July 2021 events.
Courtesy call meeting by the Nigerian Society of Chemical Engineers, Kwara, Oyo and OSUN States Chapter to the Vice-Chancellor Landmark University. The executive members of Nigeria Society of Chemical Engineers in Kwara, Oyo and OSUN State Chapter pay a courtesy call meeting to the Vice-Chancellor Landmark University, Professor Adeniyi Olaenju on Thursday 8 July, 2021 before their monthly chapter meeting held at Landmark University. The meeting was graced with members and students from University of Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, OSUN State, University of Ilorin, Kwara State, Ladoke-Akintola University of Science and Technology, Ogbomoso and Landmark University Omu-Aran.
6th LUCRID webinar. On Wednesday 14 July 2021, scholars from various platforms converged on the 6th Landmark University Center for Research, Innovation and Development, LUCRID, webinar organized by SDG 11 Research Group under the auspices of the Department of Civil Engineering to address the theme Transforming Nigeria to a Smart Nation, the question of how and when. The guest speaker, Dean, College of Engineering Covenant University, Engineer Professor David Amol, in his presentation noted that a working smart community must consist of a holistic and interdependent, working components such as the people, infrastructure, institutions, and operations, while smart cities are intelligent, responsive, connected and sustainable. Professor Amol added that smart cities are essential for efficient allocation and use of resources, efficient management of populations, smooth operations and improved quality of life and life expectancy. Professor Olaenju added that when a society functions efficiently, lots of new opportunities that add significant value and tremendous economic growth are brought into existence.
The Chaplaincy Landmark University in collaboration with Landmark University SDG 1 Research Group presents Landmark University Center for Research, Innovation and Discoveries, LUCRID, 7th webinar with the theme, Youthful and Useful on Friday 9 July, 2021.
5th CODIT National Engineering Competition Finals. Landmark University has recorded another giant stride as students of the College of Engineering are set to represent the North Central Zone at the 5th CODIT National Engineering Competition Finals. This development came as a result of the outstanding performance of the Landmark team at the zonal round of the competition at the University of Ilorin and was hosted by the Dean, Faculty of Engineering Professor D.S. Oguni. Landmark team received the first runner-up and the second runner-up prizes in the single and joint categories of the competition, displaying the 3 projects selected from the collection of the final year students' project from the College of Engineering.
8th LUCRID webinar dwells on maximizing resources for productivity and profitability. Faculty and staff have been charged to further intensify their commitment to attaining the agrarian vision of the university by maximizing resources for productivity and profitability. The call came on Thursday 15 July, 2021 at the 8th Landmark University Center for Research, Innovation and Discoveries, LUCRID, webinar organized by the Department of Agriculture in collaboration with SDG 1 Research Group. In his opening remarks, the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Adeniyi Olaenju stated that the theme of the webinar, Maximizing Resources in the University for Productivity and Profitability, is apt and in alignment with the Landmark Sustainable Goals, LSG, as well as the UN Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs. In his presentation titled Maximizing Resources in a Teaching and Research Farm for Productivity, Professor Stephen Bowen, expert in animal science, noted that the main purpose of teaching and research farm in a university is for innovation, research, training and practice. Professor Bulu warned that while there might be little sales of produce, the operational mode of a teaching and research farm is not based on profit-making but research, outputs, patents, intellectual property, technology transfer, royalties and training among many others. According to him, a teaching and research farm is a center of excellence in very specific areas of research.
Landmark reiterates commitment to driving sanctity on examination result processing. Landmark University has again reiterated her commitment to quality assurance fostering sanctity in examination result processing. On Thursday 22nd of July 2021, faculty and staff of Landmark University, Bells University, Olabisi Onabanjo University and Lagos State Polytechnic participated online and on-site at the LUCRID webinar series with the theme Sanctity of Examination Result Processing, a key component in quality assurance. The 9th edition of the webinar featured the inauguration of the Landmark Central Examinations Results Vetting Committee, Revicom, while the institution's key players in examination result processing from the department, college, committee to Senate level were in attendance. The 12-man committee is saddled with the responsibility of preparing an aggregated report of their observations on each semester's examination results in the colleges to Senate Business Committee as well as making recommendations on examinations result matters to management. The 9th webinar guest speaker, Professor Omu-Aran, member, Senate Committee on Examination Result, Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta, is known for his over 2-decade experience in result vetting and processing. In his presentation, Professor Idovu noted that the integrity of degrees awarded in universities is what makes an academia, therefore the process should not be compromised. According to him, confidence, transparency and accountability must be the guiding words in result processing responsibility.
As Landmark University vigorously pursues its goal of securing a befitting position on the international ranking landscape as the flagship of university education in Nigeria, it became imperative for the university management led by the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Adeniyi Olayanju, to reassess its 12 strategic goals, LSGs, as contained in the university's strategic plan of 2017 to 2022 in line with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, on Tuesday 27th of July 2021. Themed exploring the synergy between Landmark Strategic Goals, LSGs 1/12, and the UN Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs 117. The event featured in the webinar series of the Landmark University Center for Research, Innovations and Discoveries, LUCRID, and was attended by members of the university management and the SDG research team leaders to situate the university's goals and the SDGs. In his presentation titled Reassessment of Landmark Strategic Goals, 2017 to 2022, Towards a Sustainable Agrarian Revolution, the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Olayanju stated that in addition to assessing the compliant level of his administration with the goals as contained in the university's strategic plan of 2017 to 2022, a strategic planning committee would be inaugurated with the mandate to draft the university's strategic plan for 2022 to 2027. According to him, the step was not only to draw a parallel between the achievements of the university and the LSGs while identifying the gaps to be filled up but also important towards charting a direction for the sustainable realization of the vision of the university. Drawing the synergy between the LSGs and the SDGs, the Vice-Chancellor also emphasized the global orientation of the university, saying it has adopted a hybrid approach of globalization towards the realization of its goals, which is to start local while aiming global.
Landmark University Student Council with the Vice-Chancellor. Landmark University Student Council had an amazing time with the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Adeniyi Olayanju at the International Exhibition Center. The topic of discussion is the Sustainable Development Goals, which is actively in execution at Landmark University. The Vice-Chancellor shared with Student Council the numerous exploits Landmark University has made across the 17 SDGs, which makes us different from other institutions.